Pamukkale, meaning Cotton Castle in Turkish, is a natural site in Denizli in southwestern Turkey. The area is famous for a carbonate mineral left by the flowing water. It is located in Turkey's inner Aegean region, in the river Menderes Valley, which has a temperate climate for most of the year. The ancient Greco-Roman city of Hierapolis was built on top of the White Castle, which is in total about 2,700 meters, 8,860 feet, long, 600 meters 1,970 feet wide and 160 meters 525 feet high. It can be seen from the hills on the opposite side of the valley in the town of Denizli, 20 kilometers away. Known as Pamukkale, Cotton Castle, or ancient Hierapolis, Holy City, this area has been drawing the weary to its thermal springs since the time of classical antiquity. The Turkish name refers to the surface of the shimmering, snow-white limestone, shaped over millennia by calcium-rich springs. Dripping slowly down the vast mountainside, mineral-rich waters foam and collect in terraces, spilling over cascades of stalactites into milky pools below. Legend has it that the formations are solidified cotton, the area's principal crop, that giants left out to dry. Tourism is and has been a major industry in the area for thousands of years, due to the attraction of the thermal pools. As recently as the mid-20th century, hotels were built over the ruins of Hierapolis, causing considerable damage. An approach road was built from the valley over the terraces, and motorbikes were allowed to go up and down the slopes. When the area was declared a World Heritage Site, the hotels were demolished and the road removed and replaced with artificial pools. Overshadowed by natural wonder, Pamukkale's well-preserved Roman ruins and museum have been remarkably underestimated and unadvertised. Tourist brochures over the past 20 years have mainly featured photos of people bathing in the calcium pools. Aside from a small footpath running up the mountain face, the terraces are all currently off-limits, having suffered erosion and water pollution at the feet of tourists. Pamukkale's terraces are made of travertine, a sedimentary rock deposited by water from the hot springs. In this area, there are 17 hot water springs in which the temperature ranges from 35 degrees Celsius 95 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Celsius 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The water that emerges from the spring is transported 320 meters, 1,050 feet, to the head of the travertine terraces and deposits calcium carbonate on a section 60 to 70 meters, 200 to 230 feet, long, covering an expanse of 24 meters, 79 feet, to 30 meters, 98 feet. When the water, supersaturated with calcium carbonate, reaches the surface, carbon dioxide degasses from it, and calcium carbonate is deposited. Calcium carbonate is deposited by the water as a soft gel which eventually crystallizes into travertine. Pamukkale is a tourist attraction. It is recognized as a World Heritage Site together with Hierapolis. Hierapolis Pamukkale was made a World Heritage Site in 1988. The underground volcanic activity which causes the hot springs also forced carbon dioxide into a cave, which was called the Plutonium, which here means place of the god Pluto. This cave was used for religious purposes by priests of Sibe, who found ways to appear immune to the suffocating gas. Hotels built in the 1960s were demolished as they were draining the thermal waters into their swimming pools and caused damage to the terraces. Nowadays, water supply to the hotels are limited and they need to deposit the water used to the supply to generate clarification needed. Access to the terraces is not allowed and visitors are asked to follow the pathway. Due to the new regulations, visitors are only allowed to dip their feet into the small pools, with their footwear removed. Oh yeah! Before I forget, hit the subscribe button below for more videos to come. YouTube will notify you our new uploaded videos. Thank you for watching.